Let's begin with a foundational procedural maxim. If it's not on the record, it does not exist. Courtrooms do not operate on memory. They do not operate on emotion. They operate on the preserved record. The appellate court does not know what you meant to say. They only know what was entered, transcribed, and ruled upon. So today's lesson is not about arguing law. It is about preserving law. Because strategy without preservation is procedural suicide. The record is the official procedural history of the case. It includes pleadings, motions, exhibits, objections, judicial rulings, transcripts, and orders entered. Anything outside of that framework legally does not exist for review. Sidebar conversations, not preserved. Hallway discussions, not preserved. Assumptions, not preserved. Only what is formally entered and transcribed becomes reviewable. This is why seasoned litigators speak deliberately and always for the record. One of the most fatal procedural errors is failing to object in real time. This is known as contemporaneous. If opposing counsel introduces improper evidence, you must object immediately, not later, not after the hearing, not in your appeal, because silence operates as procedural consent. Courts interpret failure to object as waiver, meaning you cannot complain about what you allowed, so timing is strategy. Objection delayed is objection denied. Not all objections carry the same procedural weight. 3 major categories: evidentiary objections, hearsay, relevance, foundation, and speculation; procedural objections, improper notice, defective service, and rule violations; and jurisdictional objections, subject matter jurisdiction, personal jurisdiction, and standing. Jurisdictional objections are critical because they strike the court's authority itself. But here's the procedural trap. If not preserved, even jurisdictional arguments can be deemed waived in certain procedural postures. So raising them clearly, early, and on the record is essential. Preservation is not about objecting. It is about clarity. You must ensure your objection is audible, your legal basis is stated, the judge rules on it, the ruling is transcribed. If you object but no ruling is entered, you must request one. For the record, Your Honor, may we have a ruling? Without a ruling, appellate review collapses because appeals reviews judicial error, not unanswered arguments. Now let's address when your evidence is excluded. Many litigants stop speaking once the judge says sustained. That is a mistake. You preserve the issue through an offer of proof. This is where you state on the record what the evidence should have shown. Example: Your Honor, for the purpose of preserving the record, the witness would testify that why